Schwarzelegion actually, they have the side choice, they pick assault. I wondered who was gonna pick if they were gonna pick defense. And but again on Korean, allowing me to move. But they're actually pushing the upper gallery with two people, and with that little change on the upper gallery stairs, it is actually in Assault's favor, and it's a grenade coming out onto the bench, but eSport is already in position. The grenade did a little bit of damage, but eSport is now looking at Lampa. Does he get the first kill? Yes, but Stoffel right behind, and with his last bullet, he takes down Stoffel. Now Ishi picks off Liban, but it's a 4-on-3. It's looking good for them. Actually, Ishi did not get spotted in time by eSport, but he still managed to pick him up. But it's Zach actually with his grenade taking him down. Now, if 2-on-4, it's not looking good for Schwarzelegion. With someone on the desk right next to the dead. Actually, Blood Dragon follows the knee sweets all the way in the west, which is leaving the dead here in a tough spot outside the dark room, nowhere near the objective. Actually takes down Zach. Objective still in bamboo. He got spotted by eSport doing a little bit of damage here through this window. It's gonna be Neesweet taking down the dead. Maybe no, he's actually safely inside the surgery. He does get spotted, but the dead of course saw him as well. He's now looking for that pick shot. Actually, no one picked up the objective at all. It's still in base. You would expect it to be in the bamboo. I actually thought it was there. Now Neesweet's just safely holding the west wing. They still have pretty much complete map control with Mustaf, I mean, watching the darkroom lounge, the outer side of the darkroom. And only 30 seconds left. He does have a grenade though. Just runs in. He's in a lot of trouble now. Gonna be fighting here with Mustaf, who ultimately picks him off. That was very interesting how he just pushed out like that. Even though he did have a nade and a flashbang left. Now we see two folks on the Schwarzelegion side. I wonder if they will try to push the upper gallery again. You can of course counter this with a grenade from downstairs. It seems that they are pushing upstairs again, but this time 1stCav counter put two people there as well. See, Stoffel is not, he's actually pushing the west wing. Which is safely holding his now. Lampa might be picking Liban off. It was a fog grenade and not the grenade itself. Back taking a little bit of damage from the north side, actually pretty more damage than you would expect. Actually, Nietzsche falls to all three Schwarzelegion members, and it's only the dead that remains pushing the west wing now. It's probably Mustaf here. No, it is not Mustaf. It is Zach. Zach looking at the dead. He might be getting this kill. He should be getting this kill, but a good headshot taking him down is now a 4-on-4. It seems that 1stCav pretty much give up the upper gallery for just eSport to hold. Blood Dragon picks up Mustaf. So now the darkroom is open. Actually, eSport does get that kill on Stoffel. Now Lampa is right behind him. Actually does not want to push on. eSport nading the darkroom lounge. No one has pushed out just yet, so completely safe. But now eSport should be getting this kill, but it's Lampa with a headshot. It's exactly what the SL needs to get control of that upper gallery, but Liban is quickly making his move upstairs as Lampa did not push it. He's just waiting for a third person, see, expecting that. Pretty much both watching the upper gallery. Don't think that's the right move. The moment Liban of course reports someone passing by towards the pillar, then we can watch the upper gallery. But Lampa is most likely gonna die to Liban if he does not beat this. Having a little bit of trouble fighting there with Zach. Now it's also Lampa with Liban busy. Actually Lampa is throwing his grenade, but he's throwing it downstairs, so he should be dying here. Yes, he does. And it's just Liban and Zek against Ishi and Bloodring. Now Bloodring is picking out and takes a headshot by Liban, so very well defended by 1stCav as Zek picks off Ishi in the end. It's now 0 against 2, which of course you would expect on this completely defense-based map. But they could have played that differently. I do think that Schwarzelegion had the upper hand in that round and should have taken it. What's up here on the desk? It doesn't. Oh, pick up by Zek through the smoke on Bloodring and he pushes the west truck. And just a peek now. Liban is gonna be fighting here along with Isov. Now Mapa actually takes a headshot as he tried to throw that flag. Oh, does not switch not work. It's just the dead and Ishi left. And they're both inside the dark room, outside the dark room. And there's a grenade. But I do think the dark room is the way to go now. Especially, oh, sure if that spam was a good idea though. If he takes down Mustafa, he does. So that's good for them. I don't think they should be rotating even though they know they're in here. With them busy on the upper gallery. Don't have to take down Zek and then maybe pre-fire the windows. They don't have smoke though. But they still can push the dark room. And it's gonna be Neatweed. Neatweed is gonna be picking up the dead here. Gonna be really unlucky for Ishi as he's left alone in the dark room. He's rotating, looking for Neatweeds maybe. He has already fallen back. He's looking at the choke. Might actually, something might happen here. Depending on who peeks first. Actually, Neatweeds is in the upper end now if he peeks the hallway. Actually, spots him first as he runs, but Ishi lives. Once the grenade coming out now, Rizov finishes Ishi off. He pushed that north stairs knowing where his enemy was and with only one person left side. Safe to assume that you are pretty much free to push if you know where this person is. Of course it's not, I don't suggest you do this. Can be a big gamble, of course you see those people clutch if you push them. Always safer to hold to your angles, especially on a map like this. All you have to do is hold to the angle. I truly hate this map. I don't hate it, but I think it's a little bit boring. There's only so many places you can go. The angles are so easy to hold. I wonder if they want to contest the north there. You see that Schwarzelegion no longer wants to push the upper gallery just like that, even though they do have that speed advantage. So a quick folk or smoke, quick folk or flash, even a grenade can do the trick to win this upper gallery. Even slide in and just take it over. Especially with the Lampa-Stoffel combination where they push together. Seems they are a little hesitant this time. Don't want to push it just like that. Lampus is waiting here on the railing, looking for that peek from Izak, who is lying on the floor. Actually, more acrobatics. So we see Liban here outside the window. He does not spot anyone just yet though. But they are pushing the dark room. I don't think this is a good position. It's of course a ridiculous position from a reality standpoint. But there's no way for him to run away as he gets shot at, and there you see it, there's the kill. At least when you're here inside you have a chance to run away. It was a good grenade by Izov. Actually doing a little bit of damage also to Ishi. Not enough though, he's not running, he's trying it. Izov has the chance to kill him and he does. But falls to Lampa as he gets pushed from the north stairs. So this first attack round for Schwarzelegion. I am surprised they want that extra amount advantage on defense. I guess, thinking they will not lose 8 rounds, which no, they won't. They got that 1 round, but with the side choice on that last map, I do think defense is the way to go. Even though you have that extra round on assault, by then probably have enough defense rounds. But that's my way of thinking, of course. Mapa doesn't want to push just yet now, just Mustafa watching the west choke and Nitschwitz all the way outside in the garden, looking at this west hallway, but no one is pushing it. They seem to be taking a more standard positions now. Someone in the west choke, peeking the dark room. Even the desk. Now Blood Dragon slowly coming out. Baiting Mustafa there. Actually taking a look, taking that grenade, but issue is safe and so should Blood Dragon be. But that actually got spotted by Mustafa, but he missed that headshot. Allowing him for the peek back. Now he is in a kind of difficult position. Pretty much unsafe from the... Oh, good grenade by Isov. But since they do have control of the upper gallery, he is fairly safe, since no one can nade him from up. With Mapa still in the north stairs, not wanting to push, I do think he is safe on the desk. Now did that actually... Also missing that headshot. That was his kill though. Stoffel just waiting patiently for someone to push the west wing, even though that is pretty much completely open from behind. But Nitschwitz is not pushing, he's just safely staying back. I do think he should. Now Lampe is pushing the north stairs actually. Isov picks him off before I can switch. Now the dead is still looking for Mustafa. Spots him, does he get that peek shot off? No, it's not a single shot. Tries to with full auto, is he right behind him? Mustafa hears this though. He's ready for him, he's now pushing up, but Zach picks him off from the benches before he can take a shot. Now Mustafa picking off the dead, is just Stoffel left. Actually got spotted by Mustafa there, taking a little bit of damage. Still has a grenade though, he can successfully kill him. Now you see Nitschwitz flanking around, knowing that there's 1 person left, but it's Zach's grenade who finishes him off, and it's now a 1 against 4. 3 rounds left for 1stCav to defend, so they really need to take those rounds. Because of course Schwarzelegion will have that extra round. Ultimately, even get that far. But according to those last 2 games, they are pretty evenly matched. I think SL needs to believe in themselves, as that first push could have been so good. Thanks. But they fell pretty quickly, and you see every round after they stay a little bit further back. Now they are trying it, they are believing again, knowing that they are not pushing themselves. Now it's gonna be Liban making that peek shot pretty soon, actually takes the headshot off, and Isov is in no position yet to cover his team, and now taking a grenade from Lampe right under his feet. Now just Zach left and Nitschwitz, and Zach falls and the objective is running. Nitschwitz all the way in the west. So this round goes to Schwarzelegion, and you see that very fast aggressive push really worked for them. I even think they can pull it off a second time. Maybe not upstairs, but you can surely push the dark room, especially with smokes coming from the choke. I'm actually surprised we see 6 flashes instead of 10 smokes. They do decide to go upstairs again, but I do think 1stCav are ready for it now. Here comes that premature nade. It's actually a flashbang, but they don't seem to want it just yet. A little bit of here and there. Now they seem to want to push the west wing. Now Nitschwitz is flashed, is forced to fall back, might get his first kill. Actually the grenade is being hurt. Now this might kill someone, but Stoffel actually picks him off, and no one died to that grenade. 4 on 4, they have control of the west wing of the garden. Zach actually doing a lot of damage.
I'm out, reloading.
Stoffel now fighting back. He doesn't really know what to do. Rotating back towards the choke. As Lampe died upstairs, pretty much has to keep control of the north stairs and the dark room in case someone pushes out. But 1stCav so far have not pushed out. Only that one time where he pushed out the north stairs knowing exactly where he was. Seems they want to go upstairs. Now Debon is waiting here. Might get flashed. Well, not get flashed, it's just a scary flash, so to speak. Flashing in and running away, keeping them busy. They're going for the dog room, but the objective is not there. Just, yeah, he's pushing out, Stoffel pushed out. He's in some trouble now as his teammate is staying a little bit further back now. It is Blood Dragon. Slowly pushing up the north stairs, but Debon was still waiting there. Now Mustafa is gonna be taking this kill on Stoffel. Does he get that second kill on Ishi? Heard the slide, switches to his pistol, not wanting to reload just yet. Ishi pushing through that smoke right now, but Esov picks him up from upstairs. Now it's just a dead left. And he dies to Zach from the lower gallery. 2 against 5, so Schwarzelegion really need that last round. Well, they don't need it, but might be a lot more comfortable with 3 rounds on attack. They still have to show a really strong defense. But the same goes for 1stCav, they really have to attack. There's no more staying back in this game. If you want to continue in this league, of course, they have to give it their everything, their all. Debon trying a spam grenade on top would be good, but it's a little bit too early. You can see they were not even up the stairs yet. Successfully fed by Eagle. Now push is coming out in the dark room, actually dead, killing Mustafa. Ishi actually falling to Zach, and the dead still waiting here in the smoke. Is the only one left that Nate killed both Lampe and Stoffel. Now good kill by the dead, but he falls quickly after. 2 against 6. Now the sides have been switched. And it's up to 1stCav to win 3 rounds. Yep. Schwarzelegion took 2. So they really have to show that they are better. And take that one more round and they will win. Objective goes to Zach. And he is going towards the west. Seems they are putting 3 people on the west. Interesting. I wonder what's gonna happen there. As of course the garden is not the best route you can take, at least not in my position, since it's so easily defended with all the bushes. And good cover. They seem to want to go to the west wing. It's actually 3 people now, 4 people pushing this west wing. It's a full-on west wing push. A little bit of spam coming out. But Stoffel actually, oh, there's a full grenade. Easy binding, but a good headshot there by Stoffel. He's now spotting those objectives. He should be calling this out to his teammate. There's 3 people, 3 more people, but no one else is watching it. They now have control of the garden, and Blood Dragon is in a lot of trouble if he pushes on. Actually spots the objective, doesn't spot him just yet, made himself known, not getting that headshot. Actually the dead picking off Edov. Still 3 people in the garden. I wonder what they're gonna do. Nitris gets spotted, but actually falls as Blood Dragon reloads. Gets a kill on Blood Dragon as he reloads. Now the dead picking up Nitris, and now 2 people left, and they seem to fall back. No, they want this west wing, they want to go through their swamp. Grenade coming out for the lower gallery, but he's upstairs. Both completely flashed. They know where they're at. And it's actually, you see someone flanking. And it's probably gonna be Lampe. Yes, it is gonna be Lampe. He's flanking around, looking for those kills. And if 1stCav do not move, they will die to Lampe from their side. If they do not pick this, there to be the first kill. It's actually Mustafa is the first one to fall instead of Zach. Zach in a lot of trouble lying here on the ground, has to get this headshot off. He has to get that shot off or he will bleed to death. Pretty much as the other guys will push him now up to Lampe as he leaves his flank completely open. Actually, he doesn't want this. He doesn't want that second kill. Interesting enough. They leave him lay here in the garden. they're just waiting for him to walk into their sides. Do not blame them, but I did expect Mapa to get that peek off on Zek, taking this round for his team. But they're gonna let him run for his money. And he's gonna run, and he's gonna be in a lot of trouble. It's actually the first one in the lower gallery. Is he behind the chair that will get the kill, but it would have been the death pretty much right after if he had managed to pass the Ishi. So they did just hold the angles. As I said, it's easily well defended, but once you're closed in, as we witnessed here, it's only 2 doors you have to hold. And holding 2 angles is pretty easy, knowing that they have no other way to go. 2 people from 1stCav going up. I see that flash by Bloodring was a good flash. Actually stopped the push, so the grenade didn't kill anyone, pretty much because of his own flash. And it's gonna be Lampa is gonna be fighting here. If he pushes on, it's actually Levon showing himself, doing a little bit of damage to Lampa. Once that free fire actually slides in and gets that kill, that's a good job by Lampa. But a nice try by Levon as he wanted that pre-fire, maybe that he peeked into his rifle, into that fire. Full coming out as another flash, so it's a free push. There's a grenade. Oh, dangerous for Nitro. He has to push that. Does he get the kill? Yes, he does get the kill. Taking upper gallery for 1stCav only. Still someone left. Someone left. It is Ishi. Ishi still on the upper gallery. Fighting here with Nitro. Successfully flashing him, but Ishi finishes him off. And it's now a 3-on-2 with just Stoffel left and Ishi. So this is looking very good for 1stCav as they have that number advantage. A lot of smoke coming out. Objective is gonna run. Does he make it though? Oh, so close. Ishi almost got him. But Zach did run that objective in, so only 2 more rounds for 1stCav. And it seems that that smoke really worked out for them. I do think it's lucky that you live through an encounter like this, but still good job as it does win that round, and they need those rounds. They only need 2 more to win this. And a lot of rounds for the Schwarzelegion to successfully defend. But again, they did want that attack side first. Bloodring does here come and go up the north there, so they might nade it. Actually picks off Mustav there in the west choke, and the death here pretty aggressive inside the dark room, maybe looking for a pickoff here, but it's gonna be 2 people, and I wonder if he's expecting this. And another kill is Lampa killing Liban with a grenade, leaving only Zaki Zavanishwitz left against all players of Schwarzelegion to defend this. And Bloodring getting his 2nd kill of the round. Now 2 people are in the dark room. It's still just 1 person actually. Isov running in, not peeking this corner, not expecting him, but the death taking a little bit too long, but still managed to get that kill. Good job by him. Isov did not expect him in that corner. It's just Zach left here at the north stairs, and this is pretty much a round for Schwarzelegion. Actually, does Bloodring get that pick off? No, he's wanting to contest this. He really wants that headshot, but both players missed, even though Bloodring of course was in the safer and easier position with that supported. He wants this dark room, but still the death is on the desk. So if he does not use tactical mode at all, he should have been hurt. Which leaves Schwarzelegion. Oh, that pin did it. You see Bloodring already watching him, might be picking off, and it's gonna be Bloodring. Actually, it still does not get that kill. Once the kill is Zack ultimately killing Bloodring, but still the dead right next to him. And Stoffel coming right behind him. Actually, does he get that kill? Yes, he does get that kill. It's now 7 against 4. 2 rounds left for 1stCav and 5 rounds for Schwarzelegion. There's not a lot of room for error here. But still a well-defended round for Schwarzelegion, only 1 casualty. This is exactly what Schwarzelegion needs. They need that that little boost, that win boost after losing that round. You don't want to lose any round in defense, especially with so little rounds left to be played. The window is being shot at, so they are pushing the dark room, or making them think they are pushing the dark room, making them think they're pushing the dark room. Actually successful as the flash is being pulled. Will there be a grenade follow-up? No, there will not. It's gonna be Zach actually spotting the dead and does get that kill. That's really good for 1stCav, as the dead really needed to kill Zach instead. And Blood Dragon falls to Musab's grenades before he can peek shot. Lampa watching the North side getting that first kill. The grenade actually did not expect Levan to stop and fall down off that railing like that, but still keeps control of the upper gallery. Levan forced back with very little health. It's a 4-on-3, of course, but it's going to be really hard for Levan to directly shoot, or successfully shoot anyone from far away. As I'll have two people left. Musab right here in the choke and no one covering it. With Lampa still watching the north stairs and Ishi here in the upper gallery. Lampa does decide to fall back. He's actually going downstairs. 1stCav do have 4 smokes left, which means they can smoke the entire lobby if they want it, if they do not play them like that. Of course, now they have to place them all next to each other, but they can safely make their way through the smoke if placed correctly. Actually, just 1 smoke left. Very interesting. Levan fighting here with Lampa fighting here with Levan as he pulled something. No way he could defend himself, and Ishi picking up Musab there. Actually, he's going to be fighting here with Lampa, and the objective falls. Incredible how this round goes to Schwarzelegion, as they did have that number advantage and those smokes. They could have taken this, but well defended by Schwarzelegion. So 7 against 5. Still 2 rounds for 1stCav. Which is of course not impossible, as Schwarzelegion did take 2 rounds. They only need to take 2 more. But of course it is very hard. But with what I said earlier, with 4 smokes he can cover a lot, pretty much all of the lobby. And make it through relatively safe. The Blood Dragon actually a good grenade there, but not doing any damage. Levan trying to counter spam, actually killing Blood Dragon. Very well played by Levan. Safely from the nade, then reacting with the bullet. Nitrit actually taking down Lampa. This is not looking good for Schwarzelegion. Ishi has to win this fight. Nitrit is flashed, but Ishi is also forced to damage. Still has a grenade. Again a flash before he's safe behind the couch. Does pull that grenade now. If cooked correctly, he will get the kill. But oh, so close. He's still on top of the bench instead of behind the bench. That would have completely countered that grenade. Levan still looking for that kill. Is he now in the window? I think he doesn't expect now. The reload has been hurt. That's a free kill for Levan. Good job by him. So what I said earlier, that counter from Levan on the middle choke, killing him, it's still very dangerous. If someone is on the bench with supportive position as he was before, those rounds before, it is a free kill for, of course, Schwarzelegion or the defender. In this case, Schwarzelegion. Definitely in the lower gallery, and Stoffel also in the lower gallery, so they gave up upstairs and Levan is right above him. They are pushing the dark room now. Smokes are being deployed. This is a bad smoke. He's jumping down. He's gonna be fighting here pretty soon if Stoffel doesn't hear this. And Stoffel did hear this. Does he get that headshot? Yes, it's exactly what they need. But objective is running. Do they know this? Do they realize the objective is running? Yes, they do, but it's too late. There it is, the 8th round for 1stCav. Leaving room only for 1 more loss, and that's it. If they lose now, they will. There's no room left. My apologies for my stumbling over my own words. There's no room left for any rounds to be lost. 8 against 5, so 1 round left for 1stCav. And 4 more rounds for Schwarzelegion. Which I do think they can defend this. Oh. it seems that 1stCav now have 8 smokes. It's completely covered the lobby in its entirety. Okay, the dead picking off Liban now this time. Exactly what I said earlier. This is exactly what happened this time. So the counter tactic was in place. Not wanting to lose Blood Dragon that easily, that early on in the round. Now the death is actually a little bit of trouble. You know, it's going to be forcing him back. Now Zach is in a lot of trouble. Oh, the grenade exploded. But he was safely now. This grenade might kill the dead. No, it doesn't. Only doing a little bit of damage. Now 2 people here in the dark room are going to be pushing the dead. It's going to be fighting Lampa, picking on Nisi there with a grenade. It's now 5 on 3, but there's 2 people in the dark room. A little bit of spam coming up, but the dead still safe behind this couch. Actually, objective rotating towards the middle. Just leaving just Zach here in the dark room. Who has been spotted, of course, but it did. And Mustafa in the west choke. Seem to be looking for those pickoffs. Bloodring is just watching the east choke. Who is gonna be the first one to fall? Zach is now safe. Made his way outside the dark room. And it's just Zach left. Just like that, it's just Zach left. And Zach actually picks up the dead on the death. But he has to make his way towards the choke because the objective is there. Now Blood Dragon taking over his position now. Oh, what a back grenade by Ishi! Did he forget he pulled the pin? Oh my goodness. I mean, it's still no now. It's gonna be Blood Dragon picking off. He should be picking off right here. There's a peak. Still no kill though, Zach. There he falls. 8 against 6, only 3 rounds left to decide this winner. Is it gonna be 1stCav winning the next one, or is it gonna be Schwarzelegion taking home another round, which they need? They need to win every single round. These are the last 3 rounds, so bear with me here. It's looking really even so far. But there's only place for one more team, and I'm very sorry. Patrick now again here in the choke, looking for a kill, not nading this time. Needs with pushing the upper gallery. It's gonna be Lampa, and again Ishi holding this now. It's float coming out. It's a flashbang, but it's not the price you want to pay for a kill. The dead again very aggressively here inside the dark room. I don't think Schwarzelegion can afford a really aggressive tactic, but he does force Zach back, almost taking him down. Oh, a grenade is being pulled. If he pushes out, he might kill him, but he's still safely inside. Actually, it's Isov behind the bed, falling. He was behind the gurney. The grenade landed right next to him. Now Nietzsche's fighting here, taking down both Ishi and Blood Dragon, taking control of the upper gallery. It's a mouse. 1stCav leaving the dead in a lot of trouble, but actually picked off Nietzsche. But Liban throws that grenade and kills him. They still have control of the upper gallery. It's 2 against 1. Stoffel here has to do this for his team. He has to do this all by himself. And he can do it. Actually, someone is, it's gonna be Zach. He's actually making his move towards the dark room. And Liban slowly pushing down the west stairs, baiting him. But those are a lot of footsteps. Actually, does not hear that at all. It's interesting. There was a slight footstep there that I heard. Still looking for that bait, but apparently you cannot hear that from this from this distance. Now he's pushing through that smoke, safely inside. He has to peek, but it's Liban finishing this off.
GG. Thanks.
GG.
Well played by both teams. I really commend their effort, their persistence. But in the end,